Hey guys. Okay, so I'm currently with my first Christ that was helping me out. And he brought the soldiers. He wasn't around a lot, and he brought the soldiers. I did the angel wings and all that. Or maybe this is my second Christ. I can't. There was a lot, and so eventually, I and I'm into this at least a year by now. Yeah, that'd be my first winter at the beer store, demon there. Um, and then I don't know exactly what happened, but I think I left that Christ. He wasn't helping. It wasn't like he was bad or anything, but he wasn't helping me heal, and I knew I had to get healed because I can't. I can't block what I'm seeing. I can't block the spirit world. And it was driving me suicidal, man. Literally. And I ain't even started. So I pushed this Christ out. Decided to go my own way, I think. This is what happened. And maybe doing it my own way will help me out. Or I think, no, this is what happened. I asked my wife to go to heaven and get me, because I was having a bad time with everything. Really bad. Like, really, really bad. Gotta lay in bed for like days. Just in the spirit world, talking to them, doing all that. And, I don't know what to say, man. So I'm trying to get this out, how I made the transition to the next Jesus and the experiences I had with him. But it might have been the Archon. So anyway, I told my wife, go get me another Christ. Get me a Christ. Somehow, I don't know if she did or not, but get another Christ. And this Christ, he teaches me to I don't think this was a Christ. This is the part with the Archon, where the Archon came. Oh man, I was asking for Christ. I didn't know that. I was asking for Jesus. Give me a Jesus. Got a real good one. One that can heal me, right? So anyway, it's so confusing. So much happened. And I lost my video to listen to fucking YouTube. I gotta do them all again, so I'm thinking. Just give me a minute. I got this new Christ, and he teaches me some basic things, how to let him go. Like, I bring him in, and I talk to him, and then I gotta let him go. So he teaches me how to let him go, because I can't hang on to him. He don't like that. But he wants to be in me all the time, right? So, and then he comes to me at one point. He's got to do his evaluation stuff. So because I need to know your life experiences on whatever you're about. But he doesn't do the same things the other Christ did. Like the whispering in the ear when I met him. They talk to you. And you can like hear it physically. And what that is like a prayer, a real fast prayer or something. You can never understand it. But they do it. Each one does it. And so he teaches me how to do that. And then, yeah, this is the Archon. So, it was a brutal experience, man. Brutal. And everything was good for a while. And then I started having dreams where this thing was in me, owning me, and I accepted it, right? I accepted him inside me. But I don't know. I don't know the difference, right? You think he's Christ, so you ain't gonna mess around with it. You're not gonna play with it, right? It is what it is. You don't question it. You just do it. And I got zero options. Zero options, man. So I get this crazy. He says he's crazy, whatever, and I bring him in and the energy and everything. So I'm in his little bubble world, right? And the soldiers slowly fade away out of my consciousness and everything. They're all gone because I left that Christ and I'm with a new one. So this guy, he wants to know everything. So I talked to him about the alien experiences I had, and I talked to him about everything for fucking days and days and days. Talked to him about everything. And one day he wanted to know all my experiences, so he had to tap my subconscious or my brain, and he takes all your experiences. Okay? He did that. He asked me, and I said, yeah, go ahead. Whatever, I don't got nothing to hide. And then he does that, and then he takes it all. He takes all of it. It's just like a tube running out of your head into him. And I'm facing him. And he looks like a normal guy. And I'm facing him. And he extracts all the information. All the information. And he takes all the energy that comes with it. All the sexual energy, everything. He just sucked it all off me, right? And then I see him, he's like, as he takes it all, he stands up in front of me, and he's like, and he's just like, and he's like, with all the energy, right? He's like, it's like he's orgasm. It's like he's having a body orgasm over my stuff, and he's totally out of it. Totally, he's just gone. He ain't gone. I'm looking at him, but he ain't paying attention to me anymore. He's just totally absorbed in my crap that I gave him and all the information. I go, what the hell are you doing, man? He goes, well, I'm processing this stuff or whatever. And I'm like, really? I think you're getting off on it. And that was screw up number one on his part. I never seen the other two Chrsts do that, or the one Chrst. I can't remember if it was one or two I had already. But anyway, so he does that, right? And then, after a long period of time, I'm like, I tell him, I want to heal. And he goes, well, you got to find out what's wrong with you first. And I go, I just want to heal. I want to go back to normal. I don't want to hear the voices anymore. I don't want to see everything. I don't want to partake in anything. I just want to go back to normal. And I started having these dreams. Things didn't seem right. It's like I had to count. Whenever I got wrapped up in a drama, he said, we'll count to 10, right? And I said, okay. So I had me and the kids and my wife. We'd all count. They'd all count with me. I don't know why. It was just linked up to them. And when I started counting, they started counting. So whenever time I would get in an argument with the spirit, or I get wrapped up in drama, I just start counting to 10, and that would take you out of it, okay? That was the process he gave me to do. And so I'd be counting 10, and he'd be counting 10. And then I said, well, fuck it. When I'm counting, I'm still not out of it. I'm still involved with the issue, with the other spirit. And so I would count to 10, but then I would keep counting. Now everybody knew up to 10. And the Jesus would be counting too. And I'm like, that's why I go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. And I'm counting higher and higher and higher. But he stopped at 10. And I noticed he always stopped at 10. He never could count past 10. And I'm like, why can't you count past 10? And he goes, what do you mean? And I go, well, you never count past 10. He goes, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, that's odd. I go, count past 10 for me. He couldn't. He couldn't get past it. I'm like, what kind of a Christ doesn't know what a fucking 11 is, or a 12, or a 13, right? You can't count past 10. Unbelievable. And so I noticed that. Then I started having these dreams, man. I started having these dreams. And dreams are symbolic for me, right? I know what they mean. So I had this dream of a spider. And the spider, and it was a recurring dream with this Jesus. And the spider would be walking on me, right? And it was a big spider, like the size of your hand or bigger. And it'd be walking on me. I'm looking at it, and it had 12 legs. The spiders only have 8 legs. This had 12. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? So double the legs. So it was a dual spider. It's like 2 spiders in one. Okay. And after about the 4th time I had this dream, I asked him, I go, hey, I keep dreaming of you as a spider with 12 legs. And he's like, oh, you do? And I go, yeah. He goes, well, don't say nothing. Don't tell no one. It's just between me and you. And I go, what the hell? What's going on? And I go, he's like, oh, you don't need to know. It's not important. Just don't tell no one. Don't tell no one. And I'm like, okay. Don't tell no one. But that caught my attention. And so red flags are popping out with this spirit, right? This Christ, supposedly. This Jesus is Christ. And he looks like a guy. And so that happened, and I kept having the dream, right? And then it wasn't long after that. There was more red flags, but I couldn't. And he took all my ET stuff. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here's the story. So, I don't remember how this played out. This is the part. One day the ETs come, and I could hear I was hearing the sound of the crickets, a field of crickets. That's the sound in your head, but it's twice as loud because you're open to the spirit world, right? And it was hurting my fucking head. So, and he already took all my information with the ETs. Remember the download he did? That was all ET stuff too. All my experiences with the ETs. So, and I'm already pushing. I keep pushing them out of me. Sorry. Let's backtrack a little bit. So I keep pushing the Jesus out of me because I don't think he's a real Jesus, and I'm getting confrontational, right? Because of the spider dream and everything, and he's starting to get pissed and everything like that. And so, but I still accept him because I got nowhere else to go, right? And I don't know what to do. Then one night I go to bed and the ETs are coming, just like they have all my life, long before Christ experiences happened and I opened my skins and saw the spirit world. So I know the ETs better than I know Christ. Okay, put it that way. I know how it works. So the ETs are coming. I don't see the ETs. Oh yeah. I pushed Christ out of me. I said, you know what? I don't want you in me until I figure this out. Because something's not right. And all of a sudden the ETs come. And the ETs come down. And they go. And the ETs are there. I can hear them. They get louder and louder and louder, just like normal, like it always happens. And then all of a sudden they're standing there beside me. And the Christ is gone. He was gone out of me because I pushed him out for a few days now. He was gone. The ETs come down. And they're standing beside me. And they go. They say, they're talking to me. They go, look, we're taking you out of here. We're taking you now back with our culture. We're going to take your soul. And I go, why? Why? And he goes, because the ET goes, and I'm like talking to him in English or something. I'm like, really? And that was cue number one. The ETs never talk to me in English like they're talking to me ever. But then this is new. But still, it don't make sense, right? But it was fucking real. They look just like the normal guys, man. So the ETs are there, they're talking to me, they go, we're taking you out of your body because you violated some laws of creation and humanity, and you're on this earth, and you're not supposed to do that, and you did it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, it doesn't even matter. We're taking you back home. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, what? You're taking me back home? And he goes, we're taking you back home. And I'm going, well, no. And first off, you just can't make a unilateral decision on my fucking soul, my spirit. Alright? This is what I'm thinking. I never said that. I'm thinking, you just can't do that. It's against the laws, man. Right? And I go, well, maybe it is. Maybe I did violate something. And he goes, you're interacting with the spirits. You're not supposed to be. And you're changing probable realities in people's lives and your own life, and it's getting really bad. And it's spiraling out of control. So we're taking you off planet. We're taking your soul back home to our culture. And I go, what's that mean? And he goes, well, we're taking your soul out of your body, and you're going to die in your fucking bed. You're going to die now. Are you ready? And I'm like, what? And my wife's freaking out, right? She don't know what to do. She's like, what the fuck is going on? What's this mean? What's this mean? And so he goes, he grabs, what the fuck? I thought I got rid of this Jesus, all right? I thought he was gone. Now the ETs are here, and they're ready to kill me. And so he goes, are you ready? I'm like, for what? And he goes, we're taking you out of your body, and you're going to die. You're basically going to die right now. And so the ET goes, whap, and he grabs my chest. He grabs my inner light. Okay? And he pulls it out of me, and I'm leaving my body. And all of a sudden, my wife fucking screams, like just echoes forever. My fucking head's ringing, and I'm leaving my body, and his ET's got my fucking soul, okay? He's got my soul in his hand. And I will myself, he's pulling me out. And all of a sudden, my wife's screaming for Jesus to come. And all of a sudden, because the scream was so loud, Jesus comes down. And the ET, or I, will myself back in the body, right? Either way it happened, I don't remember. So the ET lets go. And I pull myself back in my body before this fucking ET can take me out. And I'm going, and I'm like fucking having a heart attack. I thought I was just about to die. I felt like I literally was going to die. I literally was going to die. I started the processing. I started seeing my whole life and all that stuff. And I felt myself leaving, literally, the physical body. And the way my wife, she fucking screamed for Jesus to come down. All of a sudden, there's Jesus and the ET. And they're talking. And I'm like, oh fuck. I'm laying on my bed freaking out. And the ETs never did this in my mind. It's just got a million things going. What the hell's going on, right? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And then Jesus and the ET are talking. And he goes, Jesus comes to me and goes, Richard, he goes, there's only one way I can stop this. And I go, what? He goes, you have to be under my protection the rest of your life. And you're under my Christ's protection, or Jesus' protection the rest of your life. This Jesus. The rest of your life, or the ET is going to take you away. They'll come back and take you. So as soon as you leave, they'll come back and take you. And I'm like, well, fuck, that's hardly a good deal, right? And so no matter what, I'm owned, right? I don't know it at the time. I'm glad I'm still alive. So then I said, yeah, okay. Well, I don't have no fucking options, right? And my wife's agreeing, take the deal. I said, and I thought to myself, well, I either die with the fucking ETs and I fucking die with the ETs and go with them, or I stay here with Christ. And I don't want to die yet. And I go, you know what? I said to the ET, I don't know everything that's going on here. So you guys can't do nothing. Whatever it is you're doing, whatever's going on here, I ain't going with the fucking ETs because I don't know what's going on totally. So I'm not going. So I broke that fucking contract with the ETs, whatever the hell that was. And they seemed mad. It's like, they were like mad. He was mad, the ET. And I'm like, ET never went there. In my whole life, he never got like that. So I noted that. And then, the ET left. I'm laying there. I'm in Christ's bubble. Again. So, here I am with Jesus again. The Jesus. You know. And he's milking me all the time. But I didn't know it at the time, right? So I spent days and weeks with this Christ. And I'm like, when are you gonna, weeks go by. And I'm in hell. I can't fucking stand it. But I get wrapped up in the drama. And then he starts giving me these nasty... He starts teaching me things and showing me things. Like he showed me stuff. He was showing me stuff back in medieval times. What he did. And he's talking about fucking Caesar and all these other people back in the Caesar days. And I'm watching all this. I'm watching battles in Europe. Clear as day, his experiences. And he's keeping me informed in the drama, right? He's keeping me tuned into he's trying to get me addicted to him. But I didn't know it. So I'm watching all these battles and him, and all these things that are going on, and pillaging and raping and killing. He was like promoting Caesar, and I'm like, why the fuck are you showing me this dickhead, right? He's a power monger, idiot, fucking greed killer. He's just a fucking dictator, greed killer, right? Like everybody else. I go, what the fuck does this guy do with Jesus? Christ, right? I'm totally confused because I don't know Christ, the real Christ. I don't know it. So I have nothing to fucking work with. So I think this is fucking Christ. Okay? So I don't know Christ. Like, I did, but not in the body. I've never had any experiences with Christ in the physical mind for a reference. This is my only reference to my experiences now. Okay? Remember that, people. Fuck. So, he's showing me all these battles and things in Rome and England and Europe and Greece and Spain and all these important people, okay? He's with them. All these important people back throughout history in Europe, he was with them. Showing me everything they did. The good things, but they were actually bad things. He said they were good things, but I'm thinking, he's fucking killing people. He's ordering his troops to kill fucking villagers and just chop fucking heads off kids, and I'm like, this is fucking insane. What are you showing me this for? And he's telling me, oh, this was good. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a fucking nut fuck. He's a sociopath. What are you talking about? He's good. He goes, oh, you'll see. Stuff like that, right? I'm like, what? And he's showing me all these things. I mean, fucking detail, just like I'm looking at normal world. I can't fucking believe it. I think it's pretty fascinating and cool, because it's like I'm in a time machine watching this battle take place from the eyes of fucking Caesar and all these other fucking crazy fucks that were like leaders. What's that French guy, Napoleon, all his shit, all these fucking leaders. This is fucking Jesus is showing me from his eyes. Napoleon stuff. On Napoleon, Caesar, a bunch of other Russian Mongols or Mongols or whatever they're in Siberia or China. Okay. And he never explains where he gets the information. But all of a sudden, after all this was over, all of a sudden I go, well, show me all this. Right? I go, how does he get all this information? Was that him in a past life? But it wasn't him in a past life, because I was seeing it objectively. And then I go, well, he did the same fucking thing to me. He extracted all my information. Right? And all of a sudden I realized, well, this guy, this Jesus, has all the information from Napoleon, Caesar, the fucking Chinese Mongol guy, and others in Europe, the big battles taking place, all these important people. Constantinople, all that stuff, the library there got raided, I saw that. Granted, it was just fires and fighting and killing, but I saw it all. And I go, how does he know all this? And then I remembered how he did it to me, and he was having like a body orgasm with all my ET experiences, everything I've been through in this life and more, okay? Stuff I don't even know. He's downloading it into him, and now he's got all my stuff. And I'm like, son of a... And I'm thinking to myself, barely can do that. It just added up, right? Alright, so 50 seconds left. I gotta go. I'll get on part 2.